So I really don't remember where I heard it. Maybe it was in a video, maybe it was Thunder's video, but I remember someone saying Treyarch needs to nerf the worm strategy. Now what you're watching is me personally deciding to take it upon myself not to let this dude camp in here with a riot shield, an 870, and whatever that thing is there on the ground. Can't remember the name of it because I've never cared. It's me taking it upon myself to simply not allow it to happen. I'm not gonna sit there and get mad about it and then, you know, try to complain about it. I'm going to take it upon myself because obviously Treyarch gives people the tools to do this, and I'm going to end it myself. Okay, but one of the things that is stupid is that people think that you should nerf a strategy. That is ridiculous. You can't nerf a strategy. It's honestly unfair because as much as we complain about campers, as much as we complain about quickscopers or whatever, you don't know who the majority is here in the gaming community. There could very well be more campers than there are people who run and gun. And suppose, as y'all check this out right here, they band together as a team to get me out of that spot that I was camping in, because clearly I was camping. That's what I was doing. I was making sure that this dude can't set up shop, because that's what this strategy is. This strategy is basically them people getting together a series of things that work, but at the end of the day, strategies all have their weaknesses and they all have their flaws. So to say, oh, we should nerf this strategy, it's unfair. Because let's say all the campers got together and said, man, they sure do need to nerf those running gunners. And then all of a sudden Treyarch or Infinity Ward made it where you can't run with your gun out. Y'all wouldn't want them to do that to y'all, so why should y'all try to get them to nerf a strategy? Strategies can be overcome. Alright, as you can see, I went in there and I killed that dude several times. Right here, I hear my guy calling in a hellstorm. I let them call it in. I go up here to where they were camping with the worm strategy, picked up these couple of tags, waited for them to come back, because they're gonna come back. Here's the thing about campers, ladies and gentlemen. They, remember my 5 pillars of a good Call of Duty player? They only have one of those 5 qualities, and that is patience. They have tremendously fatal patience to sit here and do this stuff. And if this is fun to them, you can't get upset. Just like running and gunning is fun to you, quick scoping is fun to you, laying down as soon as you see a guy to become invincible while laying on the ground, that's fun to you. But what I noticed about this gentleman is he had no reaction time, none whatsoever. So as long as I can get myself in a decent position to run in there so where he can react very slowly, like he does almost every single time I rush this gentleman, I did that. Because that's what is stopping his strategy so far. Another way to stop it is play in parties. I know everybody's knocking on party playing, but at the end of the day, when you got full parties running this strategy that's pretty hard to beat, you're gonna need some people who got mics, some people you can say, all right, let's roll in here at the same time. By the way, you're looking at the first few were just me showing some ways I was stopping this guy from using the worm strategy, and this is a 29 kill streak to a swarm here on Hijacked. I was like 6 and 10, and I end this game 25 and 10. I mean 35 and 10. So, you know, got my life saved a couple of times. Just a pretty good end of a gameplay that I decided I'll throw in the end of here, so I have enough time to pretty much say what I gotta say. But like I'm saying, man, if you got to get into full parties or just 2 or 3 people, it doesn't take a lot to, you know, take down, you know, that strategy. It has its weaknesses. So people who are saying, oh, they need to nerf the strategy, that's ignorant. You know, I am at the point where the B in my name can stand for a lot of things. And right now, I'm gonna call myself a bear because I consider myself that guy who is really gonna mess up your camping trip. A bear. And man, it's just as simple as that. If you don't want someone wrecking you with a certain thing, you have to take it upon yourself to stop them from doing it. Because they're not just gonna say, oh, you don't like it? Oh, I'm sorry, I'll stop. Because they are doing what's fun to them. So that's what I call the capital B rule. The capital B rule is if someone is camping in a specific spot and you don't like that, if you don't want to get swarmed because they won't get out of that corner, then you dedicate all of your next 20 deaths to making sure that that dude gets off that kill streak. Otherwise, just sit there and get whooped by the gentleman. There's nothing else you can do. I mean, you can't complain to the developers of the game to make it where other people can't play how they want to play. Because at the end of the day, they will not do that. Because they want to get $1 billion off of you in 5 days like they did. That's what they want to do. So they're making the game to where everybody can play it. So you can't get upset. You got to just exercise that capital B rule and get them out of their camping spots. Or if a guy's running a shotgun, stop him. If a guy's sniping, get in that sniping spot and take him out. But putting everything on the game developers and saying, oh, you need to nerf this and nerf that. And remember, it's all about the setup. As you can see, I was camping in there and I was lighting that dude up anytime he even got into the motions of trying to set up that strategy. Because it's the setup that gets you, not the way it's executed. It's the setup itself. Don't let them get set up. That's what campers need. I guarantee you he was running Sentry Gun and Guardian, but I just didn't let it happen. I didn't let it get there. You have to take it upon yourself to make sure you stop somebody from playing how you don't want them to play. Because nobody else is going to do anything but you. So, thanks for checking this out. The original Grown Bill. See y'all later.